we evaluate the parents more than we evaluate the players. I ain't said Coach Greene, I think he's actually the associate head coach, assistant coach at Baylor University said it. It's your girl, Ashley, with It's Just Different Podcast, and we are back with another breakdown. This one, again, like I said, is with Coach Greene. Y'all, I enjoy talking to Coach Greene every time I see him. Just a wealth of knowledge. He's been in the game for a really long time. And y'all gonna hear in this interview, like, he know what he talking about. Now, listen, y'all. The battery is dead, and when y'all be hearing that little like beep, little noise at people's house, the battery's dead over here. So you might hear that. And our heads are cut off. But it's the information that's most important. We're going to go ahead and get to it. Before I get to it, I need y'all to hit that like button. We are on a goal to 3,000 subscribers by the end of this month, and we are almost there. Help me out and subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button so more people can see the video, and drop a comment. Y'all know I like to talk to y'all in the comments, so go ahead and drop a comment, drop a takeaway, drop something in the comment section. The very first thing I asked him, and what I asked pretty much everybody, what do you look for in players when you come to events? Let's see what he had to say. When you come to events like this, what are you looking for in kids?
Well, one thing that I look for is, talent. I think is the easiest thing to find. So I don't spend a lot of time doing that. I like looking for young ladies who love the game, plays with a lot of passion, has a great motor, that's coachable, that's a good teammate.
Yeah. Now, obviously you look for. Now, again, as he said, talent is easy to find. And that's based on level. So at that level, they already know like who they looking for, right? So I want to make sure that y'all know, like, it ain't like you ain't got to have no talent. You absolutely have to have some talent. But that's, at the end of the day, for them, that's the easy part. Like, they got the list. They know who they looking at. It's more, at that point, it becomes way more than talent. And that's really any college coach at the end of the day. It's going to be way more than talent. As he said, motor. Y'all heard, I think Joni at Texas A&M talked about the same thing. She talked about motor. What does the motor look like? Are you coachable? Are you a good teammate? I feel like he low-key said pretty much the same stuff that Joni in our last Thursday. Actually, that one, I don't know when that one dropped. I think it was on Friday. But anyways, on our last one, that's what she talked about. Because they gonna walk in the gym and they're gonna watch a kid and know if that kid can play at their level, right? So it's like, okay, we got that out the way. Now, how hard does this kid play? Is this kid coachable? Can I, as the coach this kid? Will I enjoy coaching this kid, or is it gonna come with a headache? Am I going to have to repeat myself so many times? Am I going to have a lot of back and forth? Am I going to hear from the parents, which we're going to get to y'all in a minute. We're going to get to the parents in a minute. And at the end of the day, are you a good teammate? My tip, be the loudest for the athletes. Be the loudest on the floor, right? Cheer. When you on the bench, cheer for your teammates. Get excited. If it's an and one, if it's something happening, like, get excited. A coach should be able to look on the bench. If you're on the bench and be like, dang, she love cheering for her teammates. She loves supporting her teammates. If you coming out the game, hustle off the floor. Don't walk. There should be no walking at all. You should hustle everywhere you're going. But when you are getting subbed out, hustle. Don't drop your head. Don't talk back to the coach. Don't look at them like, why you taking me out? Just hustle off the court and sit down, right? What does your motor look like? Are you coachable? Are you a good teammate? The very, very next question was to these parents. We going to talk to the parents. Every interview I get, we are always going to talk to the parents. I asked him what advice would he give to parents as they help navigate their athlete's journey. Let's see what he had to say. For the players, but you're also looking at the parents. What advice would you give to parents navigating AAU basketball?
Oh, it's simple. We, just like we evaluate players, we probably evaluate parents even more. We want, when we accept you into Baylor, it's you coming into our family. It's your entire family coming into our family. So we want to make sure it's a good fit from a family standpoint. So parents are included into that. We're not just recruiting the kid; we're recruiting the parents as well.
That's good. What advice would you give? Now listen, y'all heard him. Yes, they are evaluating the players, but even more, they are evaluating the parents. I pretty much say this in every video. They know who your child is. When they come to the game, they are going to spot, oh, that's Ashley mama. Oh, that's Ashley daddy. Like, they don't know that quick. So while they're evaluating the game, they're also looking at you, right? Is the family a good fit for the school? Not is the kid. There are times where the parents can mess up an offer. They can mess up a scholarship opportunity for their athlete. I have seen it happen time and time again. You can and will mess up an opportunity for your athlete if you in the stands acting a fool. If you on social media acting a fool. They're not only checking the athlete's social media, they're looking at your social media as well. So, as he said, they're not just recruiting the kid, they're recruiting the family. My tip, make sure your social media, parents, make sure your social media is right. Now, not only the athlete's social media. Watch what you saying on social media. You on social media arguing with people, getting into it with people, like, come on now. Right? In the stands, I'm not saying don't cheer. I love going to a game and I see the parents cheering. I see some energy. I see them having fun. There's a difference from doing that versus getting into it with parents. Always talking negative about the ref, talking negative about the other team, your athletes, other teammates, talking negative about the coach. Getting mad. We know these little hand throws when your kid is coming out. The coaches see all of that, right? So please know that not only are they recruiting the athlete, they also recruiting you. The next question I asked him was advice. What advice would he give to athletes looking to get recruited? So I first asked them, what is he looking for in athletes when he comes to events? Then we went to advice to parents. Now it's advice to athletes as they are looking to get recruited. To young kids looking to get recruited?
Just play hard, put in more time put in more time on your own into the game, and not just rely on the games at AAU to get you better. Do a lot of training on your own time, and to play hard and enjoy it while you're doing it.
I love it. Now it's a lot of players. Now, at the end of the day, you must put in some work. You gotta get to work. It is way more, y'all, than playing on the AAU team and going to practice twice a week. And y'all know, if I got any parents that has high school athletes and you're playing at a high level, you know y'all really ain't even practicing. Most of you are practicing on the weekend, and most weekends you have a tournament. So you're not even getting as much practice time as you should, right? You have to put in work outside of your designated time of practices, whether that's with your middle school, whether that's with your high school, whether that's with your AAU team. Because practice and training are two different things. I don't care what nobody say. When you are practicing with your AAU team, that is more team concept. That is more obviously working on things for the team. I do believe that you should have a component, like every AAU coach or every practice should have a component of training, whether that's 10, 15 minutes, but it's only 10 or 15 minutes. That is why you need to make sure you have a training schedule outside of your practice schedule. You need to have a whole schedule. You have to do the work. If you don't do the work, it's going to show. At the end of the day, you can't expect to get rewarded for something you did not work for. Oh, hold on. I like that one. You can't expect to get rewarded for something you didn't work for. It's not going to get handed to you. You're going to have to work for it. And while I'm talking to these athletes' parents, I'm talking to y'all too. You got to put in some work. It's not enough of saying, oh, I don't know what to do, because you do. You got resources. The different community is a resource for you. If you don't know about the different community, the link is in the description and it's free for 7 days, where we have guests come in. We have Q&A. We have a community for parents to not go alone at this journey. Get in the community. Hit that link in the description and join. It is free for 7 days. But you got to do some work. You can't just expect your high school coach to do the work. You can't just expect the AAU coach to do all the work. Should they do some work? Absolutely. But they don't need to do all of the work. It's not their child. They got 10 other players, 11 other players. And if it's a program with multiple teams, they got 10 other teams. So it's not their sole responsibility to get your kid into school. You got to do some work as well. The very last question that I asked him is about Baylor. Like, we need to know about Baylor. He's giving all this advice. He's telling parents this. He's telling athletes that. But we need to know what's up with Baylor. Let's see what he had to say.
There's some parents that follow this page. They need to know about Baylor. It's your turn to tell them anything you want them to know.
Sure. First of all, Baylor is the number one school in the country, in my standpoint. I'm born and bred Texas guy, and straight out of Dallas, Texas. Here talking to a Texas product right here, straight out of Dallas, Texas. But no, Baylor's a unique school. You could come, be a great athlete, great student, and also be a great Christian.
I love it. Make sure you follow my guy.
Now, y'all see, I had to throw them horns up. I had to. If you don't know, I am a former Lady Longhorn. I did play basketball at the University of Texas. So I always got to mess with my coaches. Anytime they talking, we gotta hook them. We have to hook them. But y'all heard it. And Coach Greene is absolutely right. It's a perfect school to be a great athlete, a great student, and a great Christian. Like, it's a Christian-based school. Baylor always does a great job. Great coaching staff. I rock with the coaching staff over there, and Tez and Jayla. Like, they got a good coaching staff. Nikki, shout out to you, Nikki. Nikki is doing a great job over there. And I'm excited. I'm definitely excited to see what Baylor does this year. I don't know about number one in the country, because my Longhorns is coming for them. My Longhorns gonna always be ready, even though it ain't even a Big 12 no more. But shout out to them Longhorns. I always got to show love to my Longhorns. Again, we talked about what you looking for in players. He's looking for not only talent, but the motor. What does your motor look like? Are you coachable? Are you even a good teammate? Advice to parents. They're not only recruiting the athlete, but they're also recruiting the parent. So what you do matters, and it can and will affect your athlete's opportunity to get looked at, to get interest, to get offers, to get a scholarship if you're not doing what you need to do. And as far as the players, at the end of the day, you just got to put in the work. Like, what does the work look like? Listen, I need y'all to drop y'all takeaways in the chat. Let me know what your takeaway was. What did you learn? What did you enjoy listening to? Or simply, like I said, what was your takeaway? Go ahead and hit that like button. Share this out with 2 other parents that need to hear this. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, I don't know what you're doing. I'm going to need you to subscribe to this channel to help us get to 3,000 subscribers by the end of this month. We will be back. Next week, next Thursday. Before next Thursday, you got a lot of content. I might do the WNBA game tomorrow. Just might. So make sure you are subscribed so you can get a notification. We got a new episode coming out on Tuesday. I have my 26th commitment live on Wednesday, where we bring on athletes to talk about what went into the decision and parents give advice. And then on Thursday, we got this video, another one of these videos with another college coach. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any of the content. Until then, I will see you next time.